Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome to Damien's Review. So tonight, I'm at a little bit of a different location. I took my tablet back here in the gaming room, and I've got it propped up in a weird way because we're doing something special tonight. In case you didn't notice by the title, we're doing the big three ice beers from AB-InBev. Bud Ice, Natural Ice, and last but not least, Busch Ice. Yes, Busch Ice. All right. So, again, these are the big three ice beers by AB InBev. So, the first one, Bud Ice, introduced back in 1994 by the ice beer craze that was set off by the 1993 introduction of Miller's Ice House, or Plank Road Brewery's Ice House, I should say. And then in 1995, Natural Ice came out, and Busch Ice came out. So, Bud Ice and Natural Ice I can get here in Kingsport. Busch Ice, I have to take a little trip up to Virginia, which is just right up the road, and every gas station or convenience store up in Virginia sells Busch Ice, so I got all three. Let's check the freshness dates on all of them. Alright, so on the Bud Ice, it is the 356th day of 2020, so late December. Okay. It's about the Natural Ice. 3/27/20. Okay, still a really good date. See about the Busch Ice. 3/41/20. All right. See the brewery, Virginia, I would assume. Williamsburg, possibly. I'm assuming. Brewery VB. Not sure what VB is. And then Virginia for this one. All right. So let's go ahead and line up everything here. So we're going to go by seniority. So we're going to try the Bud Ice first. So this came out again in 94, 121 calories, 5.5% ABV, water, barley malt, corn and rice, and are the brewer's dextrose syrup, yeast and hops, malt extract, and hop extract. We're not going to pour them into a glass. We're just going to crack them open and drink them straight from the can because most people don't pour them into a glass. They just drink it straight from the can. So let's see what it's like to drink them straight from the can. So let's go with Bud Ice first. Okay, so it smells like regular Budweiser, but just with a freezer burn aspect. Hmm. Yeah, and it's got a little bit of a metallic aroma straight from the can. So a freezer burn and metallic aroma with the Bud Ice. Hmm. Yeah, smells just like regular old beer. So let's just go ahead and dive in. Cheers. Yeah. So the taste follows the nose. Again, tastes like regular Budweiser, but with a freezer burn aspect to it, and it's got some extra richness to it. Like it's got some more maltiness, some more graininess. Regular Budweiser uses just rice. This uses corn and rice, so it gives a little bit of a particular taste. It's a little different, but you know, not too far the ordinary. Definitely bready, white bread crust, and you do get a good hot bite. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. Easygoing, highly drinkable. Not getting any metallic from the can. I got it in the aroma, but maybe it's just where the can is cold. It might give that kind of particular aroma when you have a very cold can. I don't know how to explain that one. So the body and mouthfeel on this one, hmm, I would say, excuse me, hmm, It's light, not really light and watery, just light. So can't go wrong with Bud Ice. You just honestly cannot go wrong with it. So next down the line, Natural Ice, 5.9% ABV, 135 calories. For the longest time it was 130, but they reformulated it. Now it's 135. Water, barley malt, corn and rice, and with the brewer's dextrose syrup, yeast and hops, malt extract, and hop extract. Okay, way more grain oriented in the nose with this one. Yeah, it's sweet, grainy, bready. Hmm. Smell a little hops in the aroma, but not much. Let's go ahead and go with the taste. Cheers. Oh yeah, definitely way more grain oriented with this one, but definitely sweet, grainy, bready, and a pretty good hop bite in the end. I didn't get any freezer burn on the aroma or the taste, so bonus. So how would I rate this one? Well, Bud Ice, 95 out of 100. This one, because, it tastes like regular old beer, and it doesn't have that freezer burn aspect, but it does have some extra richness to it, and it's very crisp, clean, and refreshing. Drinkability is pretty high with natural ice, I will say. So the body and mouthfeel, I would say this one is light to maybe you can argue light to medium. Yeah, this has more body, more flavor, more character. So I gotta give this one a 97. So can't go wrong with natural ice either. And then finally, my personal favorite, Busch Ice. Wow. Let's see here. Aroma wise, basically the same beer. Um, but this, it's grainy, but there's more corniness in the grains. Yeah, it's definitely sweet, grainy, corny, bready, white bread crust. And you can smell a little bit more of a hop aroma with this one. So let's see what it has to offer. Cheers. Hmm. Let me try something here. So with Bush Ice, definitely sweet, grainy, but the corniness shines through more on this one. But with the natural ice, you can't really discern it. You can tell it's grains, but you can't really discern it. And with the Bud Ice, you can detect the rice more, but they use corn and rice, so peculiar. But definitely bready, white bread crust. And for hoppiness, okay, so For hoppiness, this has more hop character than the other two, but the hop character is a little bit different with this one. It gives a good bite to it, but it also gives it a unique crispness and a dryness to it with the hops. That's the only way I can describe it. But to finish it all up, very crisp, clean, and refreshing. Super dry, and the drinkability is superb and very high. The other two, they have a very dry finish as well. Drinkability is superb and very high with these other ones. So the body and mouthfeel on this one's got the most body and the most flavor. Okay, this one is definitely light to medium. So let's go ahead and give her all one more taste. Again, Bud Ice. Yeah, Budweiser with more body, more flavor, and a freezer burn aspect. But again, that's straight from the can, and you get a little metallicness with the can. One more go of natural ice. This has the most straight up beer taste out of all of them, and it's probably the most well rounded out of all of them. I will give it that. Again, one last go with the Busch Ice. Most body, most flavor, most character, but the graininess sticks out more with this one, especially the corn. But for hoppiness, this has the most complex out of the hop characters out of all three. So, how would I rate this? Well, we're going to go down the line 95 out of 100, 97 out of 100. Excuse me. And no surprise, 100 out of 100. So, yeah, there's my review slash head to head of all three of the ice beers from Anheuser-Busch InBev. I will do another video with these three. It'll be a blind taste test to see, I was able to see what they tasted like out of the can, and they all have their own uniqueness and they all bring something to the table for the beer drinkers. So next time, we'll do a blind taste test. And as always, y'all have an excellent one, and cheers, cheers, and cheers. Gotta have one more go. Come on. Will you end already? Excuse me. There we go.